With so many health supplements, it's hard to know what to choose. I mean, you've got guys like this telling us that we need to eat organ meat.
The testicles are like the vegetables. You know you're supposed to eat them. You know they're good for you.
Now, my dogs may enjoy beef liver, but do I really have to? Today, we're ranking health supplements best to worst. We're gonna get into if you need to be eating organ meats in just a second, but first we're gonna start with Athletic Greens. This is AG1. Athletic Greens is a multivitamin. It's like a green powder multivitamin type thing. Now, I think a multivitamin is super important, especially for those that are working out. You want to replenish all of your nutrients. So this is going to go up into the champion here. The second is going to be a probiotic. Now, probiotics help us process food into energy, among many other things in the body. I'm going to put it into the runner-up category here. Now we're going to move into protein. Protein is going to be the building block for everything that we do. This is going up into the Hall of Fame. Now this is going to be a whey protein. You have many types of protein. You're going to have plant-based, you have amino acids, you have peptides. Finding a protein that has complete and whole proteins, all 20 of your amino acids, is going to be key so that you have your bases covered. Collagen is a type of protein. It's often used for hair, skin, nails, joint, tendons, ligament. It's different than traditional protein because it's just one type of protein. It's only collagen. Collagen is going to be a bit more specific. It's going to be for like, I would say injuries or things of that nature. And as much as I use collagen, I think I can only put it in the third place here. Next, we're going to have magnesium, and we're going to pair it with zinc actually, which is going to help your immune and muscle growth and repair.
Give it a try, Sandy.
I pair them together because I take what's called ZMAs. So it's this little bottle right here. We'll go on to finalists. I don't know if everyone needs them. I enjoy them, but maybe not always necessary. You can definitely get it from foods. Next, we're moving into vitamin D K2. This is going into the Hall of Fame. So vitamin D K2 is going to be great for your immune function. It's going to be great for muscle support and growth. It's going to be great for obtaining energy from the sun. So you want it paired with K2 so that vitamin D doesn't cause calcium deposits in your arteries. The K2 aspect helps you process the vitamin D and turn it into what it's supposed to be. This next one here is going to be creatine monohydrate. This is going to be another, we'll put this into champion. I think that a lot of creatine is so well researched for helping energy and muscle support and function of muscles. So, creatine is up there as far as ranking is concerned. Monohydrate is going to be the best, despite what everyone else tells you. Monohydrate is the best form. There are many forms of creatine. You can choose whichever one you want. I'm gonna take let me slow down here. I'm a little bit energetic. I have my Athletic Greens here. Told you I'm not lying. Okay, next is going to be a fish oil. Fish oil is going to be great for inflammation, providing your body with healthy fats, which are like building blocks for hormones. So fish oil will move up. We'll move fish oil into the runner-up. If you eat fish or you gain your omega-3 some other way, that's great. I've also got the liquid form here because liquid form is going to be absorbed a bit better. If you notice too, my vitamin D that's up here in the Hall of Fame, that's also liquid form because again, that's going to be absorbed much better. Next, we've got ashwagandha.
I would suggest that you only take ashwagandha around periods of kind of moderate to extreme stress.
Ashwagandha is talked about by like Andrew Huberman and other top people. It's going to help stress relief, hormone production, energy and endurance. Ashwagandha, I'll say it's happy to be here. If you're that dedicated to your craft and you want to explore with ashwagandha, go ahead and happy to be here. Next, we're going to move on to elderberry. This is going to support recovery. It's an antioxidant. It's also going to help with hydration. Elderberry, I respect my elders, so I won't put it in happy to be here, but I'll put it in the semifinalists as well. Maybe if you do find use in it and I'm all off here, let me know in the comments below, but it's not something that I've seen people take that often. This next one though is actually kind of a surprise to me personally and how much I enjoyed it. And that's going to be a beetroot extract, a beetroot powder. These are like beetroot chews here. Beetroots are going to help your nitric oxide production, which is basically like enhancing blood flow, improving circulation. I have recently experimented with these and I love them. If I could, I'd put them up in the Hall of Fame, but I think maybe the beet itself would be in the Hall of Fame, but beets are disgusting, honestly. So I'll put it into runner up. Okay, next we're moving into a vitamin C. Now, I think vitamin C is well known that it's going to support your immune system. So vitamin C is going to go up there in the champion category for sure. We're going to keep moving with apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is just going to be in the happy to be here. I don't buy all the apple cider vinegar stuff. Now we're going to move into BCAA. These are branched chain amino acids. Remember I told you like whey protein is kind of a complete protein. Branched chain amino acids are just going to be 3 amino acids that are going to help with supporting muscle growth, recovery, and performance. Very specific, I think, to exercise and fitness. It's going to be leucine, isoleucine, and valine. So BCAAs will go ahead and go into the 3rd place category. I take BCAAs before every workout. It's one of my staples, but if you're getting your right amount of proteins in, maybe it's not necessary for you. Next, we've got turmeric or cumin with some black pepper. This is going to go into the finalist category here. This is going to be somewhat like, it's like a natural substitute for maybe Advil, Aleve, Tylenol. It's going to help reduce inflammation. So next is going to be beta-alanine. Beta-alanine is going to help your energy production during high intensity interval training, during high intensity exercise. Again, I'm a big fan, so I just started taking it. I'm going to put it in a 3rd place category. The note about beta-alanine is that it makes you feel like tingly and somewhat itchy whenever you take it. So if you're not ready for that, maybe you shouldn't have it. But next is going to be L-Arginine. L-Citrulline is going to be an NO booster, like a nitric oxide booster. Again, remember it's similar to the beets in that it increases blood flow. You get that vasodilation, so your veins open up. If you're looking for that pump during your workouts, you want to get the big muscles with the veins and all that other cool stuff. You should try this. Again, I've been experimenting with this a lot. I'm gonna put it down here in the finalists. I think if you have your beets, maybe you don't need it as much. If you're looking to go that extra step, then maybe you should check it out. Again, I'm really enjoying it, so I'm excited to actually end this and go work out with a little bit of NO. Next, we've got L-glutamine. L-glutamine is gonna be another amino acid that's gonna help repair and rebuild some like muscles, some tendons. I enjoy it again a lot for like gut health reasons, but I'm not sure that everyone needs it, so it's gonna slide down here in the semifinalists. Next, we've got Glucosamine and Chondroitin. It's gonna help joint health, injury prevention, recovery. So we'll put that in the semifinalists as well. Next, we've got melatonin. Melatonin is going into the happy to be here. Melatonin just puts you to sleep, but it disrupts your sleep cycles. It's not that good for you. Next, we'll have Alpha Brain, one that I'm not too familiar with. If you are familiar with it, let me know in the comments below. But for now, it's going into the semi-finalist realm. Finally, what you've all been waiting for is organ meat. Now, there are great companies that help you dehydrate organ meats, put them in pills so that you don't have to actually eat the organ meat, because, you know, like I said, I feed my dogs organ meat, and just the smell for me cooking it is not, I don't want to try it. I'll say that. Dehydrated organ meats are going to offer high quality protein, nutrient dense. They're going to be high in iron so that you can help oxygenate your muscles. They're going to have creatine and collagen, all of the things that we've talked about. So, you know, where does dehydrated organ meat stand as far as the list? I think it could safely go into the third tier here if you're interested. I like it. I don't find it amazing, but I have a client, someone that I train, who absolutely loves it. It's one of his grail supplements. So if you're one of those people, you know, again, let me know what you think about it and what effects you seem to get from it. One of the other things that organ meat does for you is it provides you with coenzyme Q10. So CoQ10 is an antioxidant. It's going to help with energy production of your cells, which is going to help improve your stamina and endurance. But lucky for all of us, they extract it from organ meat and put it in a pill. So you've got your CoQ10 here. Once you have a hold on all these supplements, you may be wondering what kind of tools can you be using to aid in your athletic performance. And don't worry, we have that video coming up for you next.